question of the day is, am I ready to have a kid? I got a son on the way. If you know, do you know? My family know. And the question is, am I ready to take my kid to the bus stop? Am I ready to take him to school? Am I ready to really step up and be a parent? Buy my kids backpacks, school supplies, all that, you know what I'm saying? Because I just took my girlfriend daughter to school and I felt like a real father. I felt like a real father, bro. I was nervous up in there, gang, you know what I'm saying? I walked in and it was a whole different vibe, a whole different atmosphere, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't talking about no spiritual stuff, you know what I'm saying? It was an experience. You know what I'm saying? But like when I went in there, I don't think when I was little it was like that, bro. Alabama school was something different. It looked like a jungle in there. They had a little school bus where they could run around in there. It looked like coolest monkey in the jungle, no racism stuff. Type, yeah. But like when I went in there though, I was like nervous. I didn't even want to say nothing to the teacher, and the attention wasn't even on me. You know what I'm saying? I just felt what it was like to just, stand by. You know what I'm saying? And prepare for myself when I come. Because when I think about having a child, and I think this is just with any dad, bro. When I think about having a child, I just think about, man stuff, buying them shoes, buying them clothes, take them to the mall, work them out, do push-ups, sit-ups, get them fit, take them to the gym, read the Bible like no dad actually think about. All right, son, wake up, time for school. You know what I'm saying? Like, men don't just think about that. You think you agree with that?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's just a part of life we don't, we try to ignore, but it's, it's reality, it's real, it's something we gotta do, you know what I'm saying? And like, when you take your kids to appointments and stuff, to get, their shots or check their health or not, that's not something really I think about, I guess it's just like, as a man, it's like, before my baby even here, I'm already wishing he was grown. You get what I'm saying? I'm trying to teach him how to drive fast cars, you know what I'm saying? Hang with the big dogs, teach him how to create some content, teach him how to work full time, teach him how to set up the fade, and I'm just playing. I don't condone violence, you know what I'm saying? I got Christian beliefs, so I don't condone that. I don't promote my son bullying. If my son, I don't pick sides. If I hear my son is bullying somebody, or he trying to take somebody's pencils, trying to rough somebody up, I'm coming to check my son. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that parent that's gonna be like, well, what did you do to him? What is the reason he's bullying for? Trying to play victim and all that. You feel me? You agree with that?
Yeah.
Like, if my son is in the wrong, he's in the wrong. If somebody else is in the wrong, they is in the wrong. You know what I'm saying? I don't do that picking side stuff because you never know the true story. You know what I'm saying? So I think I am ready for a son. It's just that getting him ready for school stuff, I think he used to. That ain't really my thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't even like the doctors myself. I don't like getting shots since a kid, bro. I always been scared of shots. I'm not scared no more. I'll get some, but I don't like them. You know what I'm saying? I don't like shots. I don't even like taking pills, bro. So if they ever said my son gotta take some type of pills, he like, I don't want to. I'm like,
but they can give you liquid instead of the pill.
No, I'm just saying if it ever came to that point and he was like, I don't want to take this, I'm gonna mess around and be like, you don't gotta take it. You gonna be like, yes he do.
Yeah, but if he doesn't like pills, I would obviously ask him like, hey, is there like a liquid form for it? Because they do make medicine liquid form.
Yeah.
If you don't.
What you call it on my fab? It's dry. Yeah. See, I didn't know that. See,
Yeah.
that's some mom stuff right there. That's what I'm saying. Dads don't just think about this stuff. You just think about the hardcore part of life. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to, see, growing up, I respect my dad. I still love him even though I don't have a relationship with him. But coming from that background, my dad never teach me how to change a tire or nothing like that. So it's like, that's what I'm waiting for to do with my son. You know what I'm saying? And that's no shade. I'm just saying facts. That's something I want to learn how to teach my son how to do. Teach him how to change oil. You know what I'm saying? Learn myself. You dig what I'm at? Hold on, y'all. It's kind of falling to the side. Set it up.
It always does that.
You feel me though? I don't think that shade. That is, I'm telling the truth. I can't wait till my son older already. I wish you could just think no person should ever cry, kid or adult, unless you're struggling in life, bills coming down on you, your car done broke down in traffic. If it ain't any one of them things, I don't like crying. Unless life is hitting you hard. As a dog, you agree with that too, don't you?
Yeah, but you know, we were once kids. We was crying over nonsense.
Realistically, I'm just saying my side of the story. I really don't like crying. Now, if they fall and bump their leg or something, yeah, I agree with that. But like, as far as like hate and stuff, you just crying just to be crying. Come on now, bro, you too old for that, bro. Yeah, but yeah, I think I'm ready for a child, man. I'm ready. But I think, like I was talking to with you about, for people who think they're ready but they really ain't. Like, I don't agree with, like, if you're gonna have kids, you gotta take responsibility and step up for your children, because it's like they didn't ask to be here. You feel me? I feel like you should, you know, like I said, take care of your responsibility. I don't agree with people having kids and leaving their kids' life. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't know that you get